Hello, my name is Father Dimitri. I am here in Lakeland, Florida. Today I'm going to be talking about Psalm 23, verse 5. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over. So I was thinking about this today. I was thinking as I was reading this and kind of contemplating what this meant. I'm looking at the verses and I was thinking about that old saying, he who laughs last laughs best. And I was thinking about that because if you read the beginning part of verse 5, it says that the table's being prepared. And not only is it being prepared, it's being prepared before my enemies. So God's preparing a place for all of us that follow after him, all of us that believe in him. And many people, as you know, because as Christians, Jesus has told us that the world's going to hate us and the world's not going to want to have anything to do with us. So that's just a reality of what the situation is in the world. But God's preparing that table for his people. And he's preparing it before everybody that hates us. And then it also says that he was going to anoint my head with oil. So you got to remember what oil means. Oil was used not only for healing and cooking and things like that, but it was also used when you got anointed as king, such as King David, who wrote this, was anointed with oil when he became king by the prophet Samuel. So it's a very important thing to think about, that oil is something that is anointing us to prepare us for something greater than what we're doing. The oil, the anointing of that oil, is a preparation phase. So not only is he anointing us with oil, he is also preparing a place for us in the presence of our enemies. He is preparing us, he is getting us ready, and he is doing it before our enemies. And then it also says that my cup's going to run over. Well, the cup, the abundant mercy that God's going to give us, is not only going to be something that he's going to pour in, but the mercy, the grace, whatever he is going to pour into our cup, the best wine, whatever it is, it's not only going to be filled to the top. It's not going to be filled 3/4. It's not going to be filled just a little bit like you would with a good whiskey or anything like that. But it's going to be filling up so much that it's overflowing abundantly, saturating everything it even touches. So God, he is preparing us. He is getting us ready for whatever's coming next. What's coming next for everybody that believes in him? Well, if you believe in the resurrection, you know what your reward will be. God willing, as Orthodox Christians, we believe that we are constantly constantly working towards the kingdom of heaven. We're constantly going forward, trying to figure out what we got to do in order to secure our place, and so we can get the keys to that mansion that's built for us. And right now, our table is being prepared. He's doing it in front of everybody. It's not like it's a secret. Just like when Jesus came during his time, when he spent time with the disciples, he went from town to town. He preached to people. He talked to people. He spoke to people. And he was doing it openly. At the beginning, secret. But towards the end, everybody knew. When he was going into a town, that's why people were bringing the crippled people, the blind people, everybody that was sick, even the people that were dead. The parents would come and they would ask for God's overflowing grace. And he was doing it in front of everybody. It didn't matter who saw him, he was doing it in front of everybody. And when he was crucified, everybody knew it. When the earth went dark and the earth shook, everybody knew what was happening. And that overflowing grace, that overflowing abundant mercy is spilling out to us still even today. So just know that the table is being prepared. And one day when we take our last breath, one day when we end our journey here as human beings and we prepare ourselves for eternity, that God is going to allow us to have the best that he has to give. He's going to prepare a banquet. We're going to get to spend it in our mansions, and we're also going to be able to have overflowing wine. So may the Lord bless you and protect you and keep you safe, and again Christ is risen.